Hello, my name is Kevin Summers, and this is the Unit 8 final project for PE 609. Like I just mentioned, my name is Kevin Summers. I teach up in Menahga, Minnesota, and I also coach 3 sports. I coach football, I coach basketball, and I coach golf. Through these sports, I have lots of opportunities to work on my leadership skills and also to give leadership skills to others. In this short 5-minute presentation, I'm going to cover 3 things. What I learned about leadership, what I learned about myself as a leader, and how I can apply it. First, I'm going to talk about what I learned. The biggest key factor that I came away with from reading this book was there's 2 styles of leadership that I looked at. One's transformative and one's transactional. Transactional is somebody who uses intimidation maybe, yells at their players a little, but still succeeds. And you can be successful like that, but after you're successful, you have to look at what did my players learn and what are they like now. And my great example of that is Coach Bob Knight. What did his players think about him afterward? Well, they didn't think too highly about him, and they might not have learned what it is to be a leader, but he was still successful. When we look at transformative, and that's transforming players, transforming into maybe not quite a leader, into a leader at the end of the year. We look at my favorite coach, Coach John Wooden, and he transformed many players into unskilled to skilled, and from not a leader into a leader, and that transforming. I also learned about the 3-loop system, and what that looks like is first you look at who the person is, and how do they think, and what do they do. If you look at those 3 things, that will equal results in the end. So now I'm going to move on to my leadership. Here are some of my leadership traits: being patient, being personable, being kind, able to admit that I'm wrong, and I love to transform players. And that's what I am all about, and that's what I'm trying to do, is not win games, but transform players from timid and not able to lead into leading. Which brings me to my 3rd point, and how can I apply this moving forward? When I look at my mission statement, we know that leaders are not born and you can learn to be a leader. So I'm going to do all I can do to positively impact people's lives long after their athletic career is done. My mission is not to win state championship games, but it's to make better human beings. Next, how will I provide opportunities for leadership? Well, I'm going to have captains during the season. They're going to fill a sheet out and go through a little interview. And they're going to be the leaders, and that's going to give them a good chance to learn what it's like to be a leader of a team moving on in life. I'm also going to teach a leadership unit during my senior high health class, and that will give lots of people opportunities to learn what it is to be a leader. Finally, what skills will I implement? I'm going to implement respect and a do as I do, not a do as I say example. But I want my students to do as I do. And my coping strategy that I'm going to implement is going to be self-reflection. And we are going to do that in the locker room for the first 3 minutes after every game. Reflect on yourself and how you can do better and how you can improve on the team. Thank you for listening.